Welcome back. Well, from the garden straight to the dinner plate, farm fresh cuisine isn't only healthy, it's daggone delicious.
That's right. Lexington restaurant The Sage Rabbit offers a variety of fresh produce, vegetables, and meats. Co-owner John Foster, he's also an instructor at Sullivan, is here with some farm fresh cuisine. Great to have you with us today.
Nice to be here.
All right, you've already told Lee he has to try what you're making today.
Yes, he's going to have to try what I'm making today because it's very seasonal.
Beets.
And a lot of these are going to be local ingredients as well. We've got some apples and some apple cider from Evans Orchard.
Love
right
that.
around the corner.
And we love them.
Yes.
And then we have a little bit of goat cheese from southern Indiana, Capriole, out of southern Indiana. We're going to put together a salad.
Okay.
And this can be done either warm or cold. And it employs a lot of the seasonal ingredients that you're going to find this time of year, which is kind of tough because it's 7 degrees outside.
Yeah.
So what I've done is I've taken some beets and we've roasted them.
Okay.
So we're going to put a little bit of roasted beets in.
See, I love beets.
One
and Lee
for
doesn't
each
like
of you.
them.
A little bit of red onion.
Okay.
All right, and not too much red onion.
I love red onions.
Well, good, but we don't want to have too much because we got to balance that sweet and that tang.
Okay.
These are Gold Rush apples out of Evans Orchard. And these have a really nice pungent flavor to them, a little bit of sweet flavor to them, a little bit of salt and pepper.
Okay.
Okay. Always season your salads.
Okay.
And people don't often realize that, but we do. And then we have a vinaigrette. Now, this is not a standard vinaigrette because the standard vinaigrette is going to be about 3 parts oil to 1 part vinegar. I want more apple cider in this. So this base is apple cider, local from Evans, and sorghum, local as well.
Really?
All right? And what I've done is reduce that down to almost a syrup. So that's the base of my vinaigrette. And then I put a little bit of oil in there, and I mix it up, and then this is going to be our vinaigrette.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Now, when we're doing this hot, I'm doing this all in a saute pan or putting it in the oven, really hot oven, to get even more caramelization on the apples and the beets. But if I'm doing it cold, everything has to be cooked except for the apples. And then we're just going to toss it together.
And that beet juice is getting all over everything.
Exactly. But you know what? You're not going to notice it because it's got lots of nice flavor from the cider. And then we're going to drop it in the bowl here.
It looks good.
It does look
very
good.
colorful.
And so good for you. Oh, the cheese.
A little bit of goat cheese on there. Now, the goat cheese can be warm or cold. It's up to you. This little goat cheese
Just grab it.
is going to be cold. But if we warm it up, we can kind of pat it out into a little disc, pop it in the oven, let it warm nice and soft, pop it on top of the salad, you've got a nice salad.
And these temperate climate areas, it's a little challenge, isn't it? More challenging to get this type
You get around November
get
and you
creative.
start getting really creative with what you're doing, but it's essential that we continue to develop farm to table because it's an economic boom for the community. All the money stays in the community. It's a community building project for us as well because I'm getting to know local farmers, they're getting to know me. And then if we can branch it out a little bit, we can give them a bigger base to sell.
Now,
That's exactly
if
right.
a carnivore like myself shows up, though, and I don't want to eat beets, you're going to take care of me, though, right?
I am. We sell organic chicken only
All right.
from Elmwood Stock Farm out of Georgetown.
I love it.
We always have. And it's the
We
best
just
chicken you'll
saw
ever have.
Elmwood Stock Farm not long ago. We went and visited them before Thanksgiving with their
they're great.
turkeys.
They're
They were
great.
so
Yep.
nice to us.
Yep.
Yeah, we love them.
They've been our supplier since we've opened.
Really? Okay. What else is kind of new on the menu right now at the Sage Rabbit?
Well, we've actually changed the menu a couple of weeks ago. We put a new pasta on the menu called pappardelle. I don't know if you're familiar with that noodle. It's a wider noodle than a fettuccine, so it catches a lot more sauce. And because it's cold outside, we've gone to a cream sauce-based pasta. But we also have a lighter toasted garlic butter pasta as well. So we're using those pastas interchangeably. We got a nice new pork dish with an apple cider glaze to it as well.
I love that.
Yeah, so many good things going on at the Sage Rabbit right now. If you haven't been out to them, give them a visit. They're on South Ashland Avenue in Lexington. Visit their website, thesagerabbit.com, right here on the bottom of your screen for more information.
Right there in the heart of Chevy Chase.
Yes.
Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming
Good to
in.
see you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Stick with us. Pet of the Day is next.